Hey, what is up, YouTube? Today, we are playing the amazing digital dating simulator with The Author Draws.
Whoa, hello!
So excited! We already did her playthrough.
Yes.
If you want to see someone go for Jax, you can find that on her channel. But let's get started. What you yipping? Disclaimer. This game is fan-made and in no way officially affiliated or endorsed with Glitch Productions or Gooseworks. All events and interactions in this game are not canon. Please do not reach out or harass anyone on Glitch's production team about this game. This game contains bright flash transitions. Whoa!
Whoa! Welcome to the amazing digital dating simulator, a slice of lifestyle school setting where anything and everything is possible.
Whoa!
I'm Kane, and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the Amazing Digital Academy. Help your classmates pull pranks on the teacher. Become a straight-A student or a rule-breaking delinquent. All this while possibly finding love along the way.
Wink, wonk, wink, wonk.
Wink, 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 wink. But enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things first, what uniform will you be donning?
Woman.
Sounds good. How about your name? What should we call you?
What is your name? Doodle.
Doodle, huh? Are you sure you like that name? Is that yours?
Yep, that's my name.
Alrighty then, Doodle. Then let's head inside. Wow!
Whoa.
Welcome to the
Whoa! Hi, my name is Doodle. I'm a transfer student to the Amazing Digital Academy.
Well.
My parents moved to the countryside after a vague, tragic event that changed the course of our lives.
So vague.
After I said goodbye to all my old friends, my parents got my transcripts and packed up the car. Today is my first day at this new school.
Wow.
I glanced down at my class schedule. This should be English 101 with Mr. Kinger. So where's the teacher? As I step into the room to let in any other students that might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. The figure looks like a tall white piece from a gaming set. Specifically, he looks like a king in chess. It takes me a moment to put two and two together, but when I do, I almost groan at the pun. Surely his name can't really be.
I'll take it.
No. Okay.
We'll keep it.
Okay.
I figured might as well just keep it the same.
Okay. You should have told me that before.
And I was debating in my head.
Come on, Kier.
Oh. Hello, my name's Kinger. I have to every time.
Oh.
You must be pleased to meet me.
Mr. Kinger extends a gloved hand, which I shake more out of instinct than out of a genuine sense of excitement.
Good morning, students. On the docket today, we have a new student named... Oh, what's your name again?
Hello, everyone. My name
Hello, everybody.
I guess I have to say that one. It's too funny not to. Hello, everyone. My name's I look forward to learning with all you, and I hope you'll be good. Whoa!
Radio! What is it?
Oh, I didn't know you were a shark now.
Radio, go on and take any open seat, Doodle. Most of our students don't bite.
One of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin at this. I take a moment to think of who to sit by.
Whoa.
Oh no, I wonder who I'm going to choose for this.
Oh no, I could only imagine who you might go after.
Oh no, sit next to the mismatched figure with a bored look on their face. I sat down next to the interesting looking student with mismatched limbs.
Sigh. I'm not going to bother asking you your name or backstory if that's what Kane wants.
I'm sorry?
You heard what I said. After a week, Kane's gonna get bored of all of this, and you won't even be here anymore.
Did I do something to offend them? Why do you think I'm going to be gone in just a week?
Because that's just how things work around here. Kane comes up with some new student or adventure. Everyone gets excited to know them. And then Kane gets bored or they move away. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm telling you all of this.
Nothing they say makes any sense. But I'm still offended at being treated like some sort of side act in a circus. It's almost like it's amazing to wow!
Inception!
Well, I didn't ask to be here. All I remember is something happened at my old school and my parents had to move out to the countryside. I huff. That's the only reason I'm here right now. Zooble glares back at me, but before we can start to argue, the girl in the colorful hat comes over to us.
Hey guys, what's going on over here?
She says, looking.
Whoa, thanks, Pomni.
Well, I point to Zooble.
Whoa.
Just keep saying I'm going to disappear in a week when Principal Kane gets bored of me.
Well, that's no good.
She waves her hands, trying to diffuse the situation.
You know how Kane gets when we don't play along, Zooble. How Kane feels about things isn't my problem.
To illustrate their point, they kick their feet up on the desk in front of them. Oh, that's me. My bad. I read the words Pomni. I was like,
Pomni,
oh, that's
yep.
Pomni speaking. No. Anyways, Pomni just shakes her head before extending a hand for me to shake.
Well, anyways, welcome to our class, Doodle. Sorry about Zooble. They just don't really like new people. Or Kane.
I nod. I can see that.
Well, if you want, you can come sit next to me instead. I'm sure Kinger won't mind.
I cast a glance at Zooble, who is still ignoring me. The invitation is tempting. No. I think I'll stick it out with Zooble. No.
No.
Not this time.
Not now. Sorry, Bounty, bye. Suit yourself. Don't think this makes us friends or anything.
If I chose Pomni, I wouldn't be able to hear your sweet, succulent Zooble voice.
What? What?
I guess not, but I find myself oddly unbothered by Zooble's cool demeanor. That's fair. I shrug. I'm sure you have a reason for feeling the way you do. That oddly seems to pierce their cool exterior.
Huh? Well, yeah, I do.
I feel like you just really dislike Principal Kane?
Well, yeah, dislike is an understatement.
They pause.
He just keeps trying to come up with new things and acts like we should be falling over ourselves.
I shrug. It's okay. You don't have to like me.
Well, it's not that I don't like you. It's just that... Never mind.
It's okay.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry I was so harsh on you. Listen, to make it up to you, I usually eat lunch with Gingle in the courtyard. You can tag along if you want. You know, instead of sitting alone.
Just as I'm about to respond, Zooble sees something out of the corner of their eye.
Leave Gingle alone, Jax.
They say, running off. Oh well. I guess if I want to talk to them later, I know where to find them.
Wow.
I was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something burst into the room.
Ruh-roh.
You have to go, oh!
Oh!
It gets me every time you say it.
How exciting to have you in our class today.
The new
Oh.
figure turned to address us. At his side was a bubble with razor-sharp teeth.
Oh god.
I don't think I'll ever get used to this school.
Ginger, class, how do you do?
Principal Kane extends a hand, gesturing to all of us before freezing in place. With a sound like porcelain grinding against porcelain, his teeth slammed shut. His eyes slowly extrude from his teeth like they're not solid objects.
Doodle, wasn't expecting you here.
Manic enthusiasm suffuses his voice as he points his cane at me.
Maybe you'll be the secret ingredient to make this school interesting.
He pauses a moment, rubbing the base of his chin in contemplation for a moment.
Chin, quote unquote. Is there a reason you're here, Kane?
Zooble speaks to him as, well, like they're addressing an annoying insect instead of the principal of the school. Kane perks up.
That's right! The reason I'm here, to make sure we all have an enriching academy experience. One filled with danger. Fun! Adventure! Out of order, but that's the same!
He begins to list more and more descriptors, increasing breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying.
Whoa! And most of all, interesting to our studio audience.
Whoa! That's you guys! Whoa!
That's you guys!
You guys watching the video! Whoa! He turns out the window and stares out of it for a moment. Is he addressing someone? Somebody? There doesn't appear to be anyone outside.
However, the numbers are in. Students in it turn... why did I do... The numbers are in, students. And it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time that I tell you that means the end of school life as we know it.
Kane bites on his hands in mock horror. The class and Kinger play along, gasping at this revelation. Hingle looks ready to burst into tears.
However, my sweet tooth students, your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. Whoa! Infomercial!
At this point, the sharp-toothed bubble next to him pipes up. How are you bringing interest back to the school, Mr. President? Kane shoots the bubble a confused look, but hits his stride a moment later.
You see, my little Tomar Emeralds, what's one thing no academy around here has ever had?
A cast of colorful characters.
A competent principal.
Adequate funding. Kane shakes his head.
Wrong, surprisingly right, but also not relevant to what I'm talking about. No school around here has had a culture festival celebrating the unique talents of its students. Cultural was the word for some reason. So I, being your benevolent principal, have decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best culture festival to the side of the Pacific Ocean. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Make it flashy. We gotta keep the interest of our investors after all. Egads! I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage. Go!
Oh no!
All right, Kinger, I'll leave you the list of everyone's responsibilities. You all have 5 days. Break a leg or two.
As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darted out of the room, disappearing from view as he headed to his appointment.
Whoa.
Oh!
Oh.
I can't get over it.
All right, class. Let's see what roles Kane assigned to each of you for the cultural festival.
Culture.
Cultural.
Finger lifts the paper from his desk and begins to read aloud.
Ragatha, as the class representative, I trust you to organize the other students and make sure the festival proceeds with no issues.
You can count on me.
Oh. Zooble and Gangle, you two will work on art to promote the festival. Oh. We have a pretty big school here, so we'll need plenty of posters and some art to display during the festival. Oh.
I don't know. I still don't have anything I'm comfortable showing everyone else. ...
Pomni and Jax, look up what a culture festival is. Oh. Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters?
No, I like his idea. Plus, we get to see what Gangle comes up with for her posters. If it's anything like what she comes up with when she draws Ragatha, good thing I could talk. Chat! Gangle interrupts just before you can finish his thought, pleading with him to stay quiet.
Oh.
Stop! The class erupts into chaos as Zooble and Gangle argue with Jax. Pomni tries to figure out what a culture festival is, and Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of class and get her classmates to pay attention.
Whoa,
For his
class.
part, Mr. Kinger, who seems content to let the students bicker amongst themselves, maybe he didn't have the rest of his lesson planned and is just waiting out the lunch bell. Whoa! As if I summoned it by thinking of it, the lunch bell sounds, everyone drops their arguments and files out of the classroom. Time to find out what I'm doing for lunch.
Wow.
After my chaotic first half of the day, I had worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria was bustling with unfamiliar faces. Around me, there was a selection of places to buy lunch, but none of them stood out from one another. I pick up something to eat at the nearest food place and set about deciding where to sit down. Still, as I scan the bustling lunchroom, I don't recognize anyone from class. Zooble and Gangle said they ate lunch in the courtyard? I was gonna say it backwards, I was gonna say Gangle first. Whoa. I pick up a garden salad from the cafeteria and stride out into the courtyard.
You.
So there are half a dozen tables out there. They're mostly empty and it's easy to find Gangle and Zooble. Gangle gives me a big wave with one of her ribbon arms, her comedy mask showing an expression of cautious excitement.
Well.
Zooble lifts up her claw hand in a friendly wave as well. Hi guys, thanks for the invite. No problem.
No problem.
Did they coordinate that? Good thing we definitely said
No.
that in sync.
At the same
Yeah,
time with
same
the correct
time.
voice.
Yeah.
Correct.
Either that or they've just been friends for a long time.
Whoa.
So, Doodle, are you liking our school so far? Well, it's pretty different from my old school. I start at Zooble and Gangle waiting on my next words. But I think I'm starting to like it here. Gangle smiles, pushing the tips of her ribbon hands together with a gentle blush. I like it here too. I'm really excited for the culture festival. We pass the time in relative silence as we eat our lunches. Zooble is the first to break the silence, pointing at my meal.
Are you a vegan or something?
Oh, this? I just referred to my salad.
Well,
Not really. I just grabbed something that looked good before heading out to meet you guys. I think it looks good. Thanks, Gangle.
thanks, Gangle.
Zooble
Double
shrugs.
shrugs. No. I like to bring food I cook myself. I can't stand what Kane stocks the cafeteria with.
Gangle has a gentle smile on her face as she pokes a bit of shrimp tempura with a chopstick. How she manages to use chopsticks when both of her hands are the tips of red ribbons is honestly very impressive. I don't think it's all bad. There's a lot of traditional Japanese foods in the cafeteria. I never got to eat sushi when I was in high school before. They go back and forth like this for a bit while I stab at the remnants of my salad. Stab!
Stab!
A hush falls over our table for a moment then. So, Zooble, are you going to help me get art done for the culture festival after lunch? Zooble looks at Gangle pointedly.
Honestly, I'm tired of talking about the culture festival, not cultural.
There you go.
It's just another one of Kane's stupid plans to make us all come together.
Whoa,
And make
all
him
come
feel
out.
good. All come out. All come together. And make him feel good about himself. Anyway. I mean, come on, Gangle. He's having Pomni look up what a culture festival is. He doesn't care about the culture festival at all. It's just something to make us all busy. I don't see why I should put in any more effort than Kane is, you know?
There's a faint tinkle, like something delicate fracturing, and Gangle's smile falters. Gangle's lip starts quivering, tears welling up at the side of her mask. Zooble.
Gangle, I didn't mean...
But their apology is too late. Gangle's comedy mask is broken and now lies on the table in front of us in 2 pieces. Gangle is sobbing loudly.
I just...
They give me a meaningful look.
Come on, Doodle. You understand what I meant, right?
Gangle, Zooble is just annoyed at being pulled around by Kane all the time. They didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Yeah! Thank you, Doodle.
Zooble sighs, exhausted but clearly regretting that they upset Gangle.
Seriously, Gangle, I promise I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings.
Gangle manages to choke back enough tears to respond. I know that. I just wanted all of us to have fun today and during the culture festival. Zooble leans over, putting a hand on Gangle's arm ribbon.
I know, and I'm sorry about being so rude about the culture fair. If you want to take this seriously, then I'll take it seriously too. Besides, I think Doodle is really excited about the culture festival, right?
They shoot me a look that tells me it's time to speak up.
Yeah, go!
That's right!
Yes!
I stumble over my words, injecting as much enthusiasm into them as I can muster. I care a lot about the culture festival, and I'm really excited to work with both of you on preparations for it. Zooble gives me an appreciative nod as Gangle regains her composure.
I'm nodding.
Whoa, thank you. Her comedy mask is still broken for now, but she offers us both a delicate smile. Thanks, you guys. Can we spend the rest of the day in the art studio working on posters? Actually, I have some afternoon class. Zooble wraps their pincer-like hand around my forearm.
You're coming with us.
Ooh.
No.
I sure am.
I sure am.
I sure am. I let Zooble lead me into the art studio as Gangle starts to smile again, giddy at the prospect of spending a whole afternoon doing art for the culture festival. Gangle pulls up a closet. Pulls up?
Whoa.
Open. That's
There
what
you
that says. A closet in the back of the art studio, pulling out stacks of paper before handing several pieces to me and Zooble, along with some boxes of colored pencils. Good thing I can read and also talk at the same time.
Correct. Yes.
Since we're all doing art for the culture festival, let's all draw some posters. Then we can vote which ones will make the cut. I glance down and start to sweat. I haven't drawn anything more complex than a stick figure since the 3rd grade. I glance over to Zooble's paper. They've already started drawing a bunch of unique designs, contrasting colors against one another to produce something that looks like it belongs in a high-end art gallery. I crane my neck to peer at Gangle's art. There's something familiar about the excited anime figure she's drawing, but I can't put my finger on what it is. Zooble sees me peering over at Gangle's work.
Oh. Why don't you start working on your own poster?
Nope. Sure thing.
Yeah.
I try to scribble something resembling an excited student on my poster, but the proportions are all wrong. When I try to draw the school, all I can do is draw a rectangle with smaller rectangles for the windows. When I add a little sun to the top left corner to try and draw the courtyard, the picture is complete. You gotta add the
Beautiful.
corner sun.
God, with the smiley face.
Or if you're feeling fancy, sunglasses.
Oh, there yeah.
This definitely looks like what a toddler would bring home to his parents, something that would end up under a magnet on the fridge for years. Zooble leans over and gives a bemused chuckle. Come on, Zooble.
Seriously, dude? Yeah,
Pretty
I suck.
sad, huh? It's my best. I try.
It's my best.
It's my best. Zooble seems to respect me for admitting it.
I like the stuff on the chalkboard, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Zooble was here.
Zooble was here. Nice. Oh, It's me.
Yes.
Sorry. Well, I don't think you're winning any art contests anytime soon, but you can always ask me or Gangle for help.
Zooble reaches over to my paper and adds a few perspective lines and a bit of shading. It's like they
Wow.
see something in the picture that I don't. And from the few details they add, it transforms from a child's drawing into something that actually looks like a high school student put effort into. Time's up! Let's see everyone's art.
Well,
We set all three of our pieces on the table in the center of the art room. We all take a moment to look at one another's art. Gangle has drawn an anime-style mascot waving two flags with the school crest on them, jumping up and down saying, "Please visit the school culture fair."
wow.
Zooble has drawn a series of geometric figures and tessellations in different colors. All these big words, but we already are having trouble reading. But when you look at it at the right angle, it spells out culture fair.
Wow.
I have drawn a few stick figures enthusiastically pointing out a box-shaped school with a few perspective and shading lines added, making it half respectable.
Ah, there you are.
It takes a moment for me to realize Gangle and Zooble are looking at me. Oh crap, they expect me to pick my favorite.
Oh no.
Since we're trying to cheer up Gangle, that was the whole point of this. We have to say that we like Gangles. I
Yes.
like Gangles the most.
Yes. Oh.
Gangle is an awkward, blushing bundle of ribbons as she tries to brush off my compliment. I mean, it's not that good, you know. She's not good at playing it cool, but it's really cute to see her like this. I think Zooble's is really good too. I just added that in.
She's really thinking it.
She's really good. I think Zooble's is good too, and yours is. Gangle is at a loss for words as she looks at mine. Unique.
Wow.
I grimaced. Not bad. Gangle giggles. Maybe we can put you in charge of something else, like putting up the posters.
That sounds good to me.
We pass the time laughing and talking about art until the bell rings to dismiss us for the day. Ring! I guess I should
Ring.
grab my things. I walk to my locker, entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar figure walks up to me.
Oh, hey Doodle, you still here?
I nod, clutching my books.
Well, since you're still here, want to walk back with me?
Yeah. Yeah, Zooble, that sounds nice.
Cool.
Look at the blush. They're blushing. Their voice is completely nonplussed, but I can tell they're happy I said yes. Well, Zooble and I make our way out the front doors of the school.
I really thought it said Zooble and I make out.
Whoa.
I was like, wow.
Whoa, slow down there. Not yet.
Nice.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Too early for that. I walk to the curb, trying to find a comfortable seat on the sidewalk as I wait for my parents to pick me up.
What are you doing?
They give me a weird look. Waiting for my parents to pick me up. Why? Zooble seems only more confused by my answer.
Doodle, how old are you?
I laugh. Hahaha. That's a weird question to ask. I begin to count on my fingers, only to realize I somehow forgot how old I am.
What?
How did I forget how old I am? What?
Whoa.
It's not important. How old are you? Zooble raises an eye at my response. An eye?
Nice. An eyeball.
Nah,
Specifically,
brow.
the really round one.
No, the eye. At my response, but lets it slide.
I'm 22.
I'm completely bamboozled by Zooble's refusal.
Whoa.
Whoa. Bamzoobled?
Whoa.
I shake my head. Well,
Whoa, calm down.
I'm probably an appropriate age to be picked up by my parents. Zooble sighs, pinching where the bridge of their nose would be with their claw hand.
Doodle, I don't know how you didn't notice this, but there literally is no outside world. Just the school and the dorms.
Dorms?
Yeah, I mean, I still don't like Kane, but at least he gave us all individualized rooms, just a little off campus, and that was...
Oh, that's me. I did the thing again where I read Zooble. I'm like, oh, that's you. Zooble pauses to make sure their next words aren't too complimentary towards Kane.
Decent of him.
They seem satisfied with their word choice. But my parents, I was dropped off by them this morning. It feels as real as my name and my last school.
Doodle.
They give me a look of pity.
Seriously, try to remember any concrete details about your life outside of the school.
I try, but all I get is a splitting headache. The harder I try, the worse the pain. I had nothing.
Yeah, something happens to our memory when we come to this school. Come on, let's get you to your room before it gets much colder out.
Zooble takes my wrist in their hand and leads me to the dorms.
A lot nicer than Jack's.
What?
Alright, which room is yours?
Each door has so much personality, I can instantly tell who is probably staying in each. The red and blue door is probably Pomni's, the door crisscrossed with the caution tape could belong to Jack's, and the ranch door reminds me of Ragatha for some reason. We also pass a dark, sleek door with bright geometric shapes on it. Your room?
Yep.
They're quick with their response, but not curt. Clearly, Zooble is more interested in finding my room than making small talk right now.
Yeah.
Unlike all the other fancy rooms, mine turns out to be a plain oak door. We know it's mine thanks to a brass nameplate with my name on it.
Well, if you want to check it out.
Yeah, let's see what Kane cooked up for me.
Mm.
I pop open the door, looking inside expectantly. If I had to describe this room in one word, it would be inoffensive. Or boring. All the walls are painted a plain shade of white. My mattress is gray with a thick duvet embroidered with the school emblem folded on top. 2 pillows also sit on my bed. At the desk sits a pile of paper, a set of blue and black pens, a handful of sharpened pencils, and a computer that looks like it was plucked out of an office in the 80s.
It's...
Zooble pauses to find the appropriate words.
roomy?
I turn to them for a moment before bursting into laughter. You can say that again. I can't hide my grin at Zooble actually trying to be nice. It's the emptiest room I've ever seen in my life. It's literally so boring it's funny. Zooble starts chuckling too.
Yeah, I don't know what you did to beep off Kane, but he must have decided to give you the most boring room he could think of.
Beep.
Oh, you don't like my censorship? Come on!
It's so funny. Beep. We laugh at the sheer hilarity of my unfortunate room for a few minutes.
A fortnight.
Whoa.
Whoa. Well, the room sucks, but if you give me a few minutes, I'll whip something up to make it less plain.
Sounds like a plan. I guess I'll unpack my backpack and see if I can arrange a few things to give the room some more personality.
Good luck.
Zooble snorts as they leave the room.
Oh.
I
Snort?
close the door. There isn't much to work with, but I managed to arrange the pens in a neat little pyramid and start trying to sketch something to put on the wall.
No.
A few minutes later, someone slides a paper under my door. I pick it up. Oh,
Wow. It's still so cool. It's such a wow.
Zooble has done a self-portrait in a neo-cubist style, incorporating various geometric shapes to make an interesting background to their self-portrait. I find it funny that my character does not know how to draw anything at all, but they know the exact art style that
Neo-cubism specifically. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I search around in my desk and manage to find a thumbtack. I pin Zooble's drawing to my wall and remind myself to thank them for the art next time we talk. Spending the day with Zooble was actually really nice, despite a rocky start. I hope I can spend more time with them in the future.
Wow.
I lay down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take long for me to drift to sleep. Hongshu, it doesn't feel like I was sleeping along when the lights in my room flash on, as if overridden by some remote console. Oh,
hello?
The room at my dorm. Whoa. Flies open. Door? To my room?
Yes?
Dorm. Confetti sprays from the fire sprinkler.
Yippee!
Doesn't that violate some sort of building safety code?
Oh, not yippee! Hello, my darling toy box characters!
I think it's so funny that you have a really good Kane voice, but also a really good Zooble voice. Just the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Principal Kane announces from what sounds like the hallway. Oh well, time to investigate.
Kane, what the beep are you trying to pull this late at night? Tell him. Zooble.
His laugh is fast, forced, and manic, as if he's used to this treatment but none too pleased by it.
You're lucky I even let you get sleep.
This he blurts out in a harsh monotone before recovering his cheery demeanor.
I'm here because, even with the culture fair pulling in new viewers, we're still not hitting the numbers that the Academy needs us to.
Come on, guys, you gotta keep watching these videos. Come on!
Yeah, guys, we need more numbers! Which is why I've secured us a sponsorship.
He stretches out the last word, using some sort of effect to apply an ethereal reverb to his words.
Sponsorship, sponsorship, sponsorship. Without further ado, I introduce you all to...
A drumroll plays from somewhere in the background. Ragatha looks a little more awake, but the rest of us are still trying to shake off sleep to understand what exactly Principal Kane is talking about.
The Wacky Watch!
Whoa!
Whoa! You see, the vendors for Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for their product. But now we have the perfect setting, teen drama.
But we're adults. I'm actually.
Now, Gangle. I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of affixing a Wacky Watch to each of your wrists.
Each of us glance down. To my shock, the watch is already on my wrist. How did it get there?
Wow. What in the... And don't try removing them either. They've been affixed to your wrist with a very special adhesive. And if you do try to remove them, let's just say they'll be taking a little piece of you with them.
I can hear Gangle beginning to whine as panic sets in. Pomni tugs at her Wacky Watch, but no matter how hard she tugs, the wristwatch stays affixed, her glove stretching like a rubber band as she pulls at the watch. Ragatha just looks down with a resigned sigh.
Kane, I can't remove the arm with the Wacky Watch. What the...
With the... Principal Kane ignores our complaints as he continues his monologue.
You see, my turtle doves, in order to secure the funding we need to make it to day 5 in the culture fair, I need you wearing the Wacky Watches at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you to do ad reads, but it is of paramount importance that none of you insult or try to disable your Wacky Watches. Wow.
Wow.
Good luck with school life, but can't wait to see what you do with the culture fair. Bye!
He stretches out the last syllable as his body folds in on itself an infinite number of times, disappearing from sight.
Wow.
Well, I know it isn't ideal, but at least we can talk to each other now. Should make communicating about the culture fair easier. With the sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shatters and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. I don't want a wacky watch. Seeing the situation unfolding before her, Pomni pipes up.
Well, I think it could be useful. And look, Gingle, there's even a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw.
Pomni goes over to Gangle, lifting her wrist and pointing out the picture chat feature. That is kind of nice. Gangle sniffles. Yeah, that's a spirit, Pomni. Now, let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
everyone's
Kabang.
door closes. I hear a muffled shout from Jax's door. What the heck? Why is there a watch stuck to my arm? I decide to hide in my room before Jax looks for someone to take out his frustration on. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. I check my wacky watch. I got a text from Zooble. Looks like they haven't updated their profile picture.
I hate this thing.
I know, I hate it too, but at least we can talk without being in the same room.
Yeah. That is nice. I guess.
Still, though, it's pretty late. Want to text more tomorrow?
Yeah.
I almost pull my covers up, but my wacky watch lights up with a few more texts.
And thanks for everything today. Oh, for sitting with me and humoring me.
Yeah. Sorry. I want to make sure the whole thing
Anyway.
was there.
For sitting with me and humoring me, and for helping me smooth things over with Gangle. And for being cool when we made fun of your art. You seem like a really cool person, and I hope you keep spending time with the art club. Even if you can't draw for bleep.
It appears that whatever censor Kane has applied to the school also works on our wacky watches. Oh well. I send Zooble a laughing, crying emoji before pulling up the covers and getting to sleep.
Real.
As I get to sleep in my bland and empty room, my thoughts drift to Zooble. Our relationship was off to a rocky start, but I'm glad I stuck with them. I really hope we can spend more time together tomorrow. Day 1 complete.
Complete.
Whoa.
Wow.
Thanks for playing our demo.
Fun videos coming soon.
Whoa. Art by Focus Star. Story by Focus Star. Big Bonga. Music by Big Bonga. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm so ready for more days.
I want the full thing. I'm so curious. I'm so excited to see.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money.
Even though this was free, shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money.
Well, I'm sure the full game will probably cost money.
Maybe. I don't know. Apparently, it's just literally, it's a husband and wife. That's who it is that's making it.
Crazy.
And like, it's so cute. And like, the art style is so cute. I
love it.
Art
I love
so
it.
Much.
It's so good. Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, definitely excited for when more days come out.
Yes.
Well, thank you for helping me voice the characters.
Of course.
And to you, the viewers, thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed, make sure that you like and subscribe, or mayhaps leave a comment, and we will see you in the next one.
Yes.
Say goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.